Hi, this video will show you how to access and utilize Parent Portal. Parent Portal is a powerful tool that will allow you to check on your child's grades, assignments, and attendance. In this video, we will cover the following topics: how to set up a Parent Portal account, how to log into Parent Portal, how to check your child's grades and attendance, how to add additional children to your Parent Portal account, and we'll take a quick look at the other tools that are included in Parent Portal. So the first thing you will need to do is create a Parent Portal account. And what you're going to do is you're going to contact your building's front office and you're going to receive a letter, and they will, on that letter, it will have an access code and your user ID. So I'm going to use my daughter as an example. I received this letter from the front office of Jamestown High School. And in this letter, as you can see, it has an access code and your access password. You will need this your access ID and your access password to log on to Parent Portal. Again, you can get this at the front office. You can walk right in and ask for it, or you can contact your son and daughter's teachers, and they'll help you out and be able to get this letter. Once you have that letter, you are going to go to open up the internet, and you're going to go to www.jpsny.org. And once you're there, you're going to click on Family and Community and Parent Portal. Once you are on this page, you're going to click Account Access. And once you are here, you will scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on this link. It says Access the Parent or Student Portal. So I'm going to click on the link. And this is going to take me to the sign-in page. So at this point, you're going to use your ID that the school secretary or front office has given you and the password that they gave to you on that paper. I've already set up an account, so once you're in Parent Portal, you'll be able to change your username and password to something more easy for you to remember. Okay, so once you're in Parent Portal, you can see there's quite a bit that you can check out. The first thing that we're going to do is take a look at grades. So this opens up to the grades and attendance page, and this is probably where you will spend most of your time, if not all your time. So as you can see, there's a list of courses and the accompanying grade for each course. This is pretty early in the school year, so these are my daughter's grades. If I were to click on the teacher's name, this will bring me to an email where I can email the teacher if you have that set up. It will also tell me the quarter one grade. And if I click on quarter one, it'll bring me to all the assignments that have been given thus far in the school year. So as you can see, there's only one assignment. It was a 10-question, what appears to be multiple choice, and she received a 10 out of 10 for a score of 100%. So as you can see, this is early in the school year, so some of these classes do not have any assignments inputted. Click on another one. On this assignment was a quiz, and she received a 21 out of 25 for a score of 84%. This would also be the place you would look to see if they're missing any assignments. They would either have a 0 out of whatever the score was. It's possible they could have a dash, meaning that they're waiting for your child to submit the assignment and they're not they haven't given them a grade yet. But again, this is where you would probably spend most of your time checking on your son and daughter's grade, your child's grades, clicking on it and taking a look at what assignments that they owe and how well they're doing. Next thing we're going to do is take a look at attendance history. So this is the attendance history. Again, this is very early. We're only in mid-September. So if I scroll down here, you can see the dates in September. And if I keep going, we'll go further and further into the school year. There is a key at the bottom of this to tell you the attendance codes. So blank equals present, A equals absent, T equals tardy, so on and so forth. So next thing we're going to do is, next thing this video is going to show you is how to add additional children. So as you can see, I have one child, and it says up her name's Emma. Along this tab, if you add multiple children in here, they will appear on different tabs, and you'll be able to click on the different tabs. So once I'm in account preferences, I can click on student. By the way, this is the place where you would change your email address and change your username and password. So if I click on students, it only shows one student. So if I come over here and I click on add, now this is where I can add students. You can type in your child's name and type in your access ID and access password. So if you're still using the one that the front office gave you, then you would type in that access ID and access password. If you change it to a more personal one, then you would put that one in. And again, once you do that, their names will pop up along the top here. If you have only one child that goes to Jamestown Public Schools, you can bypass all of this and just simply ask your son or daughter, the child, for their login, because they have their own personal login to PowerSchool. And once you have that login, you can download the app and just use their login and look at their grades and their assignments just like they do. Some of the other features that we have in Parent Portal are teacher comments. There isn't any teacher comments, but there would be after a report card went out or a progress report. You can take a look at grade history. This will show you the grades in past years. Another thing you can do is click on My Schedule. This shows your son or daughter's schedule. And one more thing, you can click on School Information. This will give you the phone number and fax number and address of your child's school they go to. One last thing on this page I want to point out to you is the district code, as you can see down here. The district code is DFGF. You will need this if you want to download the app. If you download the app, it'll ask you for the district code. So that is DFGF. And then also, so you can download it from the App Store or the Google Play Store. So that is the basics of how to use Parent Portal, accessing it through the website. In the next video, I'll show you how to access Parent Portal by using the app. So I hope you found this helpful. Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Parent Portal and where to find the app. The first thing you will need to do is locate three important pieces of information before we get started. One is the school district's code, which is DFGF. Next, you'll need your user ID, and of course, you'll need your user password. So I've already set up a parent portal account, and I have my own user ID and password. If you're doing this for the first time, you'll need to get this letter from your son or daughter's school from Jefferson. My daughter goes to Jamestown High School, so this is the letter that I received. And at the bottom of this letter is an access ID and access password. Once you log in for the first time, you can then change your access ID and password to something that's more personal for you. And the next thing you'll need is the district code. The district code is on the left-hand side of your son or daughter's parent portal page. So it is DFGF. So if you forget it, you can go into your son or daughter's parent portal and find that district code. It also tells you that you can download it at the Apple App Store and at Google Play. So once you have those three pieces of information, you're going to download PowerSchool. So when you go to search for it, you will just type in PowerSchool, and it should come right up in your search window. So if I do this, I'm going to type in PowerSchool. It's important that you type in PowerSchool because there are many other parent portals out there. Now I've already downloaded the PowerSchool app, so I'm just going to click Open. And I'm going to type in the school code, DFGF, school district code. Click Continue. Type in my username and password. And this brings me to the dashboard. So you can see it's very early in the year. My daughter Emma only has a couple of grades in. So I can click directly on the class, and it gives me these options at the top: quarter 1, quarter 2, year 1, and quarter 3. If I click on this envelope, I can email the teacher directly. I can go down here at the bottom and I could see her assignments, which she only has one assignment. It says Unit 1 MC, which she received a 10 out of 10, 100%. I could click on her attendance, and I could click on standards, okay, if the teacher has uploaded standards. Mainly, you're going to look at assignments and attendance. We also have these options over here. If you're on the right side, if your son or daughter's teacher has plugged in some assignments that are upcoming, you'll see them here. I'm going to click on that. There's no upcoming assignments. Recent assignments. So interesting that there's a list of 4 recent assignments here. And status, which will show you missing, incomplete, or late assignments. You can see she has no missing, incomplete, or late assignments. Hopefully she keeps it up. On the bottom, it also gives you some options as well. We are on the dashboard. If I click on classes, it gives me a grid view of her grades and her classes. And at the top, you can go back and forth between quarter 1, quarter 2, clicking on the grid. I can click on calendar, and on the calendar it shows me when these assignments were assigned. I can click on schedule. It shows me her schedule. So you can see on the left side are the times in which she meets, and at the top are the dates. You can click on account. It shows you your email address that notifications get sent to. If I click on school, it'll give me the fax number and the phone number of Jamestown High School. For you, it'll be Jefferson Middle School. And that's about it for the Parent Portal app. I'm going to spend most of your time on the dashboard. Now again, if you only have one student, you could download the PowerSchool app onto your phone and ask your son or daughter for their login. And once they give you their login, you can log in as if you were logging in as them. So you can bypass creating a new account, putting in your user ID and your user password and your school code. If you don't know their account, you could call the secretary in your school or stop by, and they will give you their information, your son or daughter's login information to PowerSchool. If you have multiple children that go to Jamestown Public Schools, it would be better for you to set up your own account, because then on the PowerSchool app, you'll be able to access all of your children's grades. So this is an overview of how to use the Parent Portal app. If you have any questions, please contact your son or daughter's teachers. Thank you.